Hi guys, we are starting a new project here now, and I have choose this pattern, and it will be 4 of these patterns and in front of the bag. So I have chose Catania, and white is for the base of the bag, and then we have black, and then we have also red in the middle here, right? Actually this time I have chose a hook of 1.5 mm. I don't know, I just felt better with this hook, and I will use this hook, this size, and let's start. So we will start with 97 stitches. 95 are going to be for the base, and 2 is for the doing the three the augmentation of the 3 stitches at the 2 sides. Okay, so let's start and let's do 97 stitches, of course with a white color. Okay, the slip knot, one, so this is the slip knot, and let's do 97 stitches. So here there are 97 stitches. Now I will just go back, okay, and let's do the base. I will see you here at the end. Let's just go back. Here there are 95 stitches on the way back, and now here at the last stitch, as I told you, we are going to do the augmentation of 3 stitches, which means in 1 stitch we will do 3 stitches. So 1 and the last one, 2 and 3, and now we are just going to continue as usual on the way back. Yarn over, and there is another stitch, and then just continue like that to do on the way back another 95 stitches like this, and I will see you at the end where we need to have another augmentation to add 3 more stitches. Okay, so finished 95 stitches on the way back, and now at the last stitch, of course, we are going to have an augmentation of 3 stitches, right? So let's do here 1, 2 and 3. Okay, I have added these 3 stitches. I can just continue on the way back. Okay, so I will just do 2 stitches on the way back, and then I will start to add these 2 colors. Actually I still need 6 more rows with the white color, but I do want to add these 2 colors because I don't want at the end of the bag to be thinner than the other part when we start the pattern. Okay, so that's why I will even though I have to do with the white, I still 6 rows, I still will add these 2 colors because I want the thickness to be the same. So I just did 2 more stitches here, and I will add the 2 colors. Okay, I will add the black. We will just do a few more stitches with just adding the black, just to cover one part of the line, and then once this one is quite finished, okay, I will start to add the second one because I don't want there to be too thick. Okay, because if I put all the 2 colors together, by putting the 2 colors in the same time, I might have a few stitches with that are very, very high, and it's not very nice. So let me just add this one more. Okay, so now I just have the black line. You see, I have already covered the other part of the black line, so now I will just add the red one. Okay, so now I will just work hiding these two colors now, the black and the red. So I will just work my way back like this. Okay, I already added, and now I will just keep these two colors in front of me, if you see, like this, and I will just keep working like this and just covering the two colors that I will work later on. Okay, so like this I will do 6 turns. Okay, and then once I come back I will start with the pattern. I've already started my boat. As I told you, I will do 6 rows with a white color, but actually I just did 5. I mean, on top of the base I did another 5 rows. Like, this is the base, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I think 5 are enough, and then I think now I can start the pattern. Okay, so at the front we are going to have 8 white stitches. Here the front starts. Okay, that's why I use a sign. So here is the first stitch of the front. So I will have 8 white stitches and then 4 times this pattern, and then at the end I will have another 8 white stitches. This is how I calculated this quantity of stitches that I used from the beginning. Okay, so now first let me do 8 white stitches, and we are going to start the pattern. Okay, and 8 and 8. Okay, so here are 8 white stitches I did, and I put again the sign back just in case. So now my pattern will start from here. Okay, this is the beginning, so I will start from here. 3 white stitches and then 8 black stitches. Okay, so first let me do 3 white stitches and then 8 black stitches. So 1, 8, and of course here, if you see, we are going to continue with 8 white stitches and 2 black stitches. So the last one is going to be closed with a white color. Okay, and now we have 8 white stitches and then 2 black stitches. So 1. Okay, so I have decided that between one pattern and the other one, so when this ends and the other one begins, it's going just to be 1 white stitch. Okay, so now I will just do 1 white stitch. Okay, so after this we have 1 white stitch. And once we have done this 1 white stitch, we are just going to continue the pattern again one more time. Okay, so I have already done 2 patterns, 1 and 2, and now I will just continue 2 more times. Of course, one pattern from another one, just have between them they just have just 1 stitch. Okay, so I will finish this row and the back, and I will meet you over here to do the second row of this pattern. Okay guys, as you see, I have already finished the first row, if you can see here. So I have, as I told you, this pattern I will have it for repeated for 4 times. So if you see, there is 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. Okay, so 4 times. Now we are here at the second row, and at the second row I have already finished here. If you see, I have already done 8 white stitches, because at the 2 sides I will have 8 white stitches and then the pattern is in the middle. So I have already finished 8 white stitches, and now I will start the pattern. Okay, so the pattern is starting here. So now I'm going to have 2 white stitches, 2 black stitches. Okay, 1 and 2. So the pattern continues like this, 6 white stitches, 2 black stitches. So the last I will close with the last black stitch I will close with the white color, and now I have 6 white stitches. 1, 2, and now the pattern continues like this, another 6 white stitches and 2 black stitches. So we close with the white, and let's do 6 white stitches. 1, and as we said, we have the space between one pattern and the other one is just 1 white stitch, so that's why I will close with the white color and I will do 1 white stitch, because that means I'm just doing the space to pass to the next pattern, okay? And the next pattern, of course, it's just 1 white stitch, and then we'll start again the same pattern as here. So we will start with 2 black stitches, 6 white stitches, 2 black stitches, 6 white stitches, 2 black stitches, okay? And then we will just repeat this pattern 3 more times, okay? So if you see, okay, here it is. So the pattern has started to show here. This is the first one, and now we're just going to do the second one, which is the same, right? So I did the 1 white space here, and now I will just continue with 2 black stitches, 6 white stitches, and so on. So I will repeat this pattern another 3 times. I will do the whole back, which is all white, and then I will meet you over here. Okay guys, here we are. I have already finished the second row of the pattern here, and now I will start the third one. First I will have to do 8 white stitches here at the corner, okay? And 8, and this is the last stitch, okay? So the last stitch of this row here, okay? So after we did 8 white stitches, and then we are going to start here. So the third row starts with 1 white stitch, okay? So I will do 1 white stitch, so here 1, and I will close with a black, of course, because the next color I'm using is black, so I will close with a black after I did this one. So 1 white stitch here plus 8 stitches that we did before, so it's 9 white stitches in total. I have 2 black stitches, 2 white stitches, and 4 red stitches. Black stitches, no, 2 white stitches, 1 and 4. Okay, so if I see the pattern here, next is 2 white stitches and 8 black stitches. So I close with the white color because the next is 2 white stitches, so I need to close with the white color, and I do now 2 white stitches and 8, okay, and 8 here. So if you see here, I have already finished the pattern, okay, but the next the space from this pattern to the next one is 1 white stitch, so I will close with a white and I will do 1 white stitch, right? I will do 1 white stitch, and this is the space stitch, okay? So this is the space stitch, and I will start the pattern again 1 more time, from here. and I will do the same pattern for 3 more times. So I have already finished this row over here. As I told you, I will finish this row. So this is our final work until now. I think it's looking pretty good now. The pattern is starting to show. So now we are going to continue with the next row, which is this one over here. So first we are going to do 8. If you see, this is my sign, which means here I have it starts the front. So first I will do 8 white stitches, 8. And the last one we are going to close with a black color, because the next stitches are black. Now we have 2 black stitches, 1 and 2, and I will close with a white color because the next stitches are white. Okay, now let's just follow the pattern. So the pattern is 2 white stitches, 6 red stitches, and 6, and we close with the white because the next stitch is white. Okay, so next, if you see here, the pattern is just all white stitches, but because we are going to start the next one with just 1 white space, we are just going to do 9 white stitches, and then we will start the pattern again. And 9, and the next stitch is black, so we close with the black. Okay, so now we are just going to start the pattern again from the beginning, right? So it starts with 2 black stitches and 2 white stitches. So now we're just going to do the same. We're just going to, if you see here, already finished 2 lines. So we're just going to repeat this pattern 2 more times, okay? And